PhD. As already informed you there. Basically, I will discuss regarding. Actually, it said that it will be actually directly related to the students. You will communicate to the students. After most of the you have came to know that you are a research scholar as well as faculty member of Defense Institute, and on the basis of my experience from 2005, I will share some information to you so that in the later part it may be useful to you as well as to the students. And the topic was given employment and job opportunities in the youth. Though it is given a topic like that way, but we will discuss many more things. And we all of you know that 5 fingers are not equal, but all are important. That things you have to keep in mind. It is not like that particular subject is important and some particular subject is not important. It is not like that. Every subject is also important, and we also know that if you need an IS officer, like that we also need a LP school teacher also, like a good student leader also, like political leader also. That means every class of people is needed. That's why we have to keep in mind that, and nobody is compared with anybody. We cannot actually compare. Everyone has some unique character, unique capacity, capability that we have to find out. What capacity we have, what capability you have, that we have to find out. And actually choosing our future, many things you have to keep in mind. Some people are introverts, some are extroverts, some are socially active, some are enterprising mind, someone may be conventional, someone artistic mind, and that way we have to find out what kind of job. Job means it's not like that only government job. No government can fulfill the unemployment problem can be solved by government job. That's why the government job, private job, entrepreneur is the best one. Because anyone goes for a government job nowadays at present situation, nobody can say that it's a good way of life they can spend for a government job. Frankly speaking, if they don't do the unfair means way of doing something like that's why parallelly you have to do something from your own way also. That means entrepreneur maybe also you are maybe going for government job but doing parallelly you have to do some entrepreneur kind of things also and it will be good. That's why we have to keep in mind that things from the beginning itself. Nowadays the competitive age, that's why we have to give option. Option number 1, option number 2, option number 3. It's not like that only option number 1 will concentrate because there are a lot of competition is everywhere. That's why we have to keep in mind option number 1, option number 2. Before that we have to know what the option available. It is not like that we are getting some jobs and we'll go on like that. It is not like that. Before getting any kind of opportunity also we have to find out what are the path to get this particular opportunity. We have to find out the path. There are different way of paths that we have to get a clear picture. Otherwise it will be problem later part. And I came to know that most of the participants are research scholar. Many research scholars after doing the PhD, they prefer to go postdoc also. Before choosing postdoc, many things we have to keep in mind. All this whatever I am discussing is on the basis of my experience. Basically India or Assam is a subject specific. Someone doing PhD in particular physics, chemistry, mathematics, whatever may be, they are getting postdoc in suppose doing physics, but someone getting in mechanical engineering or doing PhD, postdoc in mechanical engineering. Anyone may be happy that I am getting postdoc in US, UK, whatever may be. But after doing postdoc in interdisciplinary subject, it may be difficult to get back in India or Assam jobs. That's why you have to be very serious on this matter, whether this kind of job is available or not. Though the new education policy is coming, interdisciplinary things are talking many places, but really it will happen or not. That kind of things you have to keep in mind. Because many students from outside, they are doing postdoc, but they are not getting opportunity in Indian university or university situated in Assam. That's why before doing postdoc, subject selection and topic selection, you have to keep in mind these kind of things. Many students are there outside India, they are facing a lot of problems because our rules and regulations are quite different to the foreign countries' rules and regulations. That's why that is one of the most important things. Basically, I am saying to the research scholar. That kind of things you have to keep in mind. It is good, okay, you are getting postdoc some places, you are feeling happy that I am getting postdoc, but after that. Likewise, interdisciplinary subject also. And I think most of you know that MSc in biotechnology students, only last year it was declared that whoever the BSc in zoology, they can apply for the post of high school, high secondary, and biotechnology background student also. That kind of things is happening. You have to keep in mind. That's why at present, whenever you are doing the research and you are not coming to the mind that kind of things, but you have to keep in mind that kind of things also. Otherwise, later part it will be very problem to all of you. Just I am sharing the information so that you get the idea that, or at least you can get the idea, because attending seminars, getting certificate is not a thing. You can get a lot of certificate, but what you have learned or what information you have gathered, that is the main thing. So that you can send the message to your friends as well as your students. Later, but you can get the students also. Someone you are placing some place that you send the information to that particular student community also. That's why it is needed to get the information, that kind of information. And job. People saying that their job is not available. Some people say that job is available, but in one sense job is available, in another sense job is not available. For getting particular jobs, what are the qualification needed? Not only mark sheet qualification is nowadays not sufficient. In the schedule itself, there are a lot of sessions there. Communication skill, like ethics, many topics given in your 3 days this seminar workshop. But all things are important. Not only the mark sheet, first class pass or first class honors, whatever maybe PhD, that is not sufficient. Beyond that, what is with you? That is also one of the most important things. Suppose everyone has some kind of hobbies there. Someone may write, writing, singing, dancing, playing. That is also one of the most important things. Suppose someone joining national level, international level, state level competition, you are getting some certificate. That certificate is also, you can say, 1 marks in your hand. If 2 candidates there, same marks for the both candidate, but you have extra quality, extracurricular activities you have, then you will be selected. That's why you have to keep in mind. Whenever you are doing something, you have to keep record. And nowadays, people are using social media many ways. But as a research scholar or as a faculty member, LinkedIn profile you have to maintain properly, and it will help many ways. And before writing anything in social media, you have to keep in mind that something you are writing, unwanted thing, later but you are removing, but it will be not removed. The footprint will be remain in the source. That's why very careful. Nowadays, if you are applying anywhere, first search you in the social media. Before the interview board, they will search already your profile. That's why very serious all this matter. Otherwise, it will be a problem. You may be expert in your field, but that also one of the most important things. Using social media in proper way. It's not like that something coming to mind, you are writing, giving some comments, some like is coming, you are enjoying, but it may harm to your defined way. That things you have to keep in mind. That's why LinkedIn profile normally, research scholar or faculty member in proper way, if you maintain, then it will be helped in defined way. That things you have to keep in mind. I think most of you have the LinkedIn profile, is not it? And that way you can connect also, define organization also, and define information you can get to the LinkedIn profile also. And this is mainly for education purpose or job purpose. It is most of the candidates use this. That kind of things you have to keep in mind. And I'm saying that first we have to get the overview in your particular field. Suppose, can I get the idea actually which stream you are here, at least research doing physics, chemistry, mathematics, which field, at least some idea, so that on the basis of that I will forget giving the examples. Research Club from which department?